Hello everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a good night tonight. Before I go too much further, I just want to give a message. Thank you for contacting me, and hope you send another message more in the morning, and we'll talk about it more. Thank you. So, let's see. Tonight I'm gonna do, let's see, I got a bang. I'm gonna try my bang, the swirly pop. I didn't get to some other ones. I got some pizza, kind of why I was in a Mario mood. Some French bread pizza. And I got some other chips and snacks. Maybe I'll try those too. So I hope you guys have been doing good this week. Been kind of busy working on videos and editing and just catching up on general stuff. Staying at home, trying to get everything done. It's not been fun. So yes, it's been different. Like I said, I've been trying to keep up on everything and see what's out there. Check out the new things. I saw a few new things coming up, a few new flavors of stuff. A few new places have got a few things. I'm gonna probably go and check a couple things out maybe tomorrow. See if they have them. It's been really hot, so like in the 90s, so I haven't really been going out too much, and I don't like going out in the heat and getting all this stuff. Like I said, I've been trying to stay inside and stay cool. I think it's supposed to be like 90, 95, 97 over the weekend, so I don't know. And also, yeah, money's been a little bit scarce, so trying to conserve where I can and go with all the stuff that I've already got in stock. I did order a couple of things that they're supposed to be showing up in the next few days, and I kind of messed up because I ordered some of the chips through Target. They didn't have them at my store. They had them online. I had them shipped, and then I went into the grocery store, and I found they were at the grocery store. But they weren't there when I went before. But I think they were actually more. Well, they were about the same. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. I got them coming. I'll be doing the review on those Lay's flavored chips and a few other ones. So you never know. They're always coming out with something new, something strange. And yeah, I went and I tried a few of these Japanese style chips. These ones are pea crackers, and they're extra spicy. They are they're pretty spicy. And then I tried tried this one, chicken wing Lays. They're like kind of wavy. They're like chicken wings. And then I tried this one, which was interesting, was the cherry blossom potato chips. Those were different. So I tried all of those. And yeah. So, and then what else? Oh, and I did, believe it or not, I found it finally. Went to the market, the grocery store here, and they finally had it, but they didn't have any of the other one. I got the new Coca-Cola Zero. Now, more delicious. You'll have to see the review to see if I thought it was more delicious or not. Get flashbacks to 1985, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I don't know who it is that comes up with these taste tests and panel reviews or whatever, and the people think that, you know, it's more delicious or it was a good idea. Same thing, I think the same people that decided, hey, we're gonna make coffee and cola energy drink, and then the yeah, some other weird weird ones. I don't know, coffee and Coke. Yeah, no. But oh well, they come up with some strange ideas. And sometimes they tell them, hey, this will be a good idea. It'll be a hit with the kids. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe my taste buds are changing. Maybe I don't know. I just don't. I don't think they should change anything. They've got it working. The formula, people liked it. Why mess with it? Just keep it going. I know they're trying to get into the what 2020s now and be hip and appeal to all the people in the different crowds and say, hey, this is going to taste just like regular Coke. Well, yeah. If they want regular Coke, they'd have regular Coke. I look at it. Like I said, sometimes the things that they go by what their label says unintentionally. Like the one I just put the review up, the Rocket Piss. That was not a good flavor. And I didn't know that at the time when I bought it. I thought it was going to be like butterscotch. Like a butter beer, Harry Potter butter beer. And it was the exact opposite. So, a lesson learned on that one. It was a bad soda in disguise. I don't know. I didn't know that was going to happen. And yeah, it was really, the bitterness on that one killed it because it was, there was no butterscotch flavor. And it was like really bitter. That's the only thing I could say. So it had a flavor and then just overkill. And then there was no butterscotch. It wasn't sweet. It was just nasty. So, not get that one again. I don't know, maybe I'll go back there and look at some of those other things. They had a lot of weird drinks. Kombucha, they had all natural ones. They had strange ones. But that one was one of the cucumber and mint and I don't know, a lot of different ones. The only trouble with that is they're about $2 a pop, so can't really try too many of them. And I know they had like the cream sodas, the red, the blue, the regular, dark, a lot of those. So anyway. Still trying to think what that one is. Kind of like a pear. It's sort of like a swirly pop candy. Maybe, sort of. But I mostly get a lot of that energy on that one, that energy blend. But it kind of does taste like a swirly pop, the popsicle, or the big giant lollipop. Yeah, a little bit. Those were mostly all sugar, so they didn't really have a whole lot of flavor. I guess it was kind of mixed flavors. Cherry and orange and lemon, I don't know. Anyway. All right, so I got French bread pizza. It's a Marty. This is Stouffer's. They were on sale. The other one, Red Baron, was more expensive. These were like, I think it was 2 for $5. And the other one was like 3 for $10. So went a little bit on the ones that was a little bit cheaper. So not too bad. I think I should make my own French bread pizza from here on out. Just get a little bit of pizza sauce and regular cheese and French bread. Pepperoni, I guess. Or just regular cheese. I can do it with the garlic and the cheese. Probably be better. But, I don't know. Loaf of bread's getting actually expensive now. For like a loaf of French bread or one of the other ones. Yeah, it's a little bit pricey, so I don't know. I hope everybody's been having a good week, getting stuff done. A lot of people are going back to school now. I don't think ours goes back for like another week and a half, 2 weeks, I think. End of the month. I just remember though, always going back and then having the holiday right afterwards. So I don't know. And I'll definitely know when the kids are back, because then all the cars will be parked over here. Well, I live right next to a high school, so. And then I'll park down the street. And then also the kids are walking around, and you know. And you can't go anywhere between like noon time and then like 3 o'clock when they get out. Hey, Mr. Ranger, how's it going? Yeah. So yeah, it was just different. I'm waiting to see if anything good's gonna be coming out lately, but mostly been staying home, staying out of trouble. There's been a lot of crazy stuff going on in my town, so I don't know. And it was crazy because that one, the one place in my downtown, they had somebody they ran through a light and they crashed into the light signal, took it out, and it was out for like it was out for about a couple weeks. So they had to get a whole new traffic signal, and so they had like just the stop signs and stuff, and it was kind of like the one area. Finally, they got it after it was about that way for about 2-3 weeks. So I guess they had to wait for the signal, and then they get the signal. They finally got it working, and it was working. And then a couple days ago, someone had an accident. They took out the same signal and they crashed into the pet food store. So now the light's out, the signal is out again, and the side of that pet food store is all like destroyed. So I don't know. Craziness, I'm telling you. And unfortunately, kids like to do that. Late at night, they get a little carried away. They like to speed and do all the crazy stuff. I kind of understand it, but then again, I don't really condone drunk driving or reckless driving. But, you know, it is what it is. It happens all the time. I'm sure this isn't the only place that it happens. But it's kind of tough to see that happen, though. And let's see what else. Still waiting for a couple. I saw they're gonna have a new M&M for like Christmas time, I think. Crunchy crispy or something. I know last year they had sugar cookie. That one was a little sweet. Yeah, there's just crazy people out there. I'm telling you, you can't do anything anymore. It's not just on the streets, in the parking lots, and the everywhere. They're all over. Like I said, I've been trying to get things delivered and stay off the streets right now. Plus, gas costs a lot too. So, tank of gas is over four something now. Like $4.25 for the cheapest gas in town. I know it's not probably as much where you guys are, but California's always, you know, high priced. So yeah, I gotta pay premium for the gas, and some of the ones that the premium ones are top grade, almost over $5, like $5.09 I think I saw last time. and it's not going down. Let's keep going up. So you got to pay for gas. You got to pay all this money for shipping. All the stuff in the stores is more expensive now. It's crazy. And like I said, some of these things are totally ridiculous. I am not gonna go to McDonald's, and I'm not gonna get that sweetie meal. I just can't see paying all that money for stuff that's always on the menu anyways. But everybody's going crazy over that's like the new thing. And they're like, all of a sudden it's like this revelation. Hey, you know, put this together in this combination, you can be this like the rap star too. And like I said, I mean, at this point, it's mostly just money. See how much they can charge you by putting somebody's name on it. I would understand if they had a new unique item, premium quality, you know, like better meat, you know, special sauce, something like that. But just put your name on it and say, hey, that's what they like to eat. You know, I like to eat Big Macs. I like to eat French fries. But no one's naming a meal after me, and they're not giving me royalty. So, hey, if they did, I'll let you know what I like to eat on the menu. Make a Drew meal. A McDrew sandwich, I guess. I don't know. I have some ideas for menu hacks in some different places right now. I don't know. But I don't know if they'd be popular hacks, some of them. You know, I used to do that. I used to go to Burger King. They used to have, years ago, now they just have the chicken sandwich, but they had a thing called a chicken Whopper. And basically it was the Whopper, and then they just grilled the chicken patty and put it on the Whopper. But I think it's just called a grilled chicken sandwich now. But I remember I used to get that, and I'd ask for a container of sweet and sour. Yeah, there you go, Big Ranger Mac. So yeah, and I put the sweet and sour sauce on the big chicken patty, and then I have myself a sweet and sour Whopper, chicken Whopper. Oh, it was a little bit different, but yeah, you know, they get multi-million-dollar for these deals. Can't see it, but they want to introduce it. Let them do it. They did it the last couple times with all these other J Balvin and what's the other one? Travis Scott and the BTS. That one, at least that one, you got new sauces, so that was justifiable, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I'm sure what they're probably gonna come up with new ones again and name it after these obscure people that I don't know. And like I said, because I'm old, I don't know the new people. I don't know the trending people. But that's what the young kids want now, I guess. So, let's see what else. Oh yeah, my allergies are driving me crazy today. Lots of dust, lots of pollen and stuff, and it's been hot here, so yeah, I've been driving me itchy eyes, scratchy nose, sneezing. Yeah. Hopefully the hot weather will go away soon, and then it'll get back to the cooler weather, and all this stuff will go away. but probably not till the end of August, September even. But it is kind of tough to have to deal with it. All the allergies and whatnot. I don't know if you guys have those kind of problems. I know some places, like in the desert and stuff, it's even more, a little bit worse with the grass and the dust and all that. One thing, when I lived in Arizona, I realized that very dry out there. So I would not go back there though. It was too hot. I did not like it. Yeah, that most of the year it was over 100 degrees. I think they had a thing where they said out of 365, 250 days were 100 or over. And when you wake up at 6 in the morning and it's already 105, you know it's going to be hot. The sun wasn't even up yet. So it just never cooled down. Do not like that place. So I was actually kind of glad that I got out of there. But I don't know, I might do it again. If I had to think back on it, you know, would I have chosen the same path? Maybe. If I knew then what I know now, I would have, probably would have done a little different though. I don't know. Would have tried to avoid some of the stuff that ended up happening, but don't know that then. Guess that's why you have to go back in time or whatever. Time machine. But yeah. So let's see what else. And the cats are asleep tonight. Ziggy is knocked out, and Tazzy, I don't know where Tazzy went. Ziggy's up there. There's Ziggy. He's sleeping. And I think Tazzy's on the corner or somewhere on the floor. They've been being okay. Except they bug me in the morning when I wake up and trip me halfway down the hall. And yeah, so that's what they're doing. And they've been pretty good. As long as they get their food, they're happy. No one gets hurt. If they don't get their food, someone gets hurt. I'm telling you. Yeah, Tazzy will come up and just grab on me and tell me, give him his food. I tell you, if I don't feed that cat, yeah, man, he'll be up under my feet, and then he's like crying, and then he grabs on my arm, like, hey, give me the food, dude. So you gotta give the food, you gotta give him treats, you gotta give him all the special stuff. He really gets angry. I'm telling you, man. He's actually bit me one time when I did not give him his food right away. I was like, dang, dude, you're hungry. So yeah, you gotta. And then he goes in that area, and then like he guards that whole area. And if you go in there, he'll attack you. So you gotta stay away from him when he's in that aggressive mode. Hey, Mai, how's it going? Yeah, you gotta stay away from them when they get that aggressive. Oh, hey, Manji. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that. So yeah. Hey, Humeria. So yes, these ones were actually pretty good. I tried these snacks. They are a little bit. These are a little bit spicy. They're pea crackers. Extreme spicy. Only thing is, they got a weird kind of spice to them. It's kind of that, what do you call, 5-spice powder? Kind of that, yeah. But they're not bad. They are spicy. They're spicy, but they have a strange seasoning to them. It's like that 5-spice powder, that kind of strange flavor to them. If they didn't have that, they'd be really good, but well, they're all right. And then I had these. Tried these too. These are roasted chicken wing chips. They're a little thicker. And these smell like total like chicken skin. Or bouillon, kind of. And they're thicker, they're wavy. Yeah, so you can see them. They're a little bit wavy, they're thicker. It really tastes like, it smells like that bouillon from chicken, and then like a kind of teriyaki glaze. Really does taste like chicken wings. Not too bad. And then this one was strange. I've never had this before. I don't know if I'll get it again. This is cherry blossom chips. They're very strange because it's not really savory, it's sweet. And you can see that it's got the little cherry, you can see those little pink flecks in there. That's the cherry blossom. It's kind of sweet. They do, yeah, you have the kind of that alcohol, like it's soaked in alcohol, like a wine, I guess. Must be that cherry blossom kind of fermentation or something. I don't know. It's different. I don't know. Yeah, very strange. Almost like a perfumey kind of thing. So yeah, I got those at my local Asian market. It's called Ranch 99. A lot of weird stuff there. They didn't have those when I went. They had one was grilled squid. I didn't want to try that one. Ranch 99, yeah. I went there. All kinds of weird stuff in that store. Live fish, snacks, and then they had like the hot food, drinks, chips, whole bunch of all the noodles, all the all that stuff. Well, see, I'm not for me. Maybe for the people that are more into that kind of food. Yeah, there was a lot of really exotic stuff. Candies, chips, noodles, drinks, all kinds of teas. Some of them are a little expensive though. I wanted to get some of them. One of them was like salted egg, but it was like $8 for a bag. I don't know. But anyways, I got a couple things that I was doing the reviews on. And then I've got the ones on order, the new Lay's chips that are on order. Should be getting here in the next day or two. They did, Lay's has the Cheetos, Funyuns, and Cool Ranch Dorito flavored potato chips. They kind of done a combination with the two. So that should be interesting. I mean, normally you get Cheetos and it's Cheetos, but they take the Lay's chip and then they put the flavoring of whatever it is on the potato chip. So Cheeto flavored potato chips, Funyun flavored potato chip. So a bit different, definitely. And then I got a couple other things coming, but I'm trying to look for more classic candy. I'm running out. Running out, guys. I got a few, I think I got about 5 or 6 more reviews out of them, but I got to start to interesting. And you know what? I was watching something, I saw something and I had forgotten about, and they said it was a discontinued. That's too bad. I totally remember this one. It was Garbage Pail Candy. I remember that. Like, I started remembering it. What it was is it was a little plastic garbage pail, and it had like little like sweet tart candy pieces, and they were all shaped like garbage, like fish bones and banana peels. They were like little sweet tart, kind of like the, hey Kenneth, kind of like the, you know, they used to have the Flintstone vitamins. They were kind of shaped like that. But I remember them, yeah, they were little plastic garbage cans, and they had the stuff that was shaped like trash. Doing okay, Kenneth. I hope you're doing okay. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it. Yeah, I kind of remember it. I want to say that that was one of the things I got from like the ice cream man. And then, yeah, it's just been a while. But I did something similar a while back. It was Sweet Tarts Skull and Bones candies, and they were like shaped like bones and skulls and like skeletons, rib cages, and they were little tiny sweet tart. They were not like the regular ones, but yeah, they kind of look like the Flintstone vitamins, little tiny tarts. Yeah, but they used to do that. And then they had it was all along the same bottle caps, sweet tarts, Spree, Oscar the Grouch. He was my hero. Because he had like total, like, you know, there was more below his trash can. Kind of like Doctor Who. He had the bigger on the inside, and he had all kinds of cool stuff down there. You didn't even know. He had a swimming pool and all the stuff below ground in his trash can. Or like the Hogan's Heroes. They would come out of the tree stump, and then they had the underground, and they had all kinds of everything in there. Yeah, kind of sort of remember that. It's been a while. Some of those things, yeah, they got discontinued. They haven't been around for a while. But it was kind of fun to go back and remember some of those old ones. I'd forgotten about them totally. I don't know. Some of them are actually making a comeback. The companies are redoing them. Hey, Grilla. How's it going? Yeah, they're redoing the can you relicensing them? Some of the ones that I've been trying lately are like 80, 100 years old. They've been around that long, and some of the companies are relicensing them, and they're starting to put them out again. That's kind of cool. Like all those ones I did, the Cherry Clan, the what was it? Cherry Clan, the Mr. Melon, Alexander the Grape. Those were around back from like the 60s, and some company started putting them out. I forgot. Yeah, they used to have those all the time. Lemon heads, grape heads, all that. So they're getting and I noticed the other day where was I? Grocery store, they had the Necco wafers are back at my regular grocery store. I was only able to find them at one place, and now they're starting to make it to the shelves of everything else. because the company actually went bankrupt, and then another company bought the rights to make the Necco wafers, and it took them this long to start production again. Oh yeah, the satellite. I actually did those. Those were weird because they were tasted like styrofoam, and then they had the little candy like BBs on the inside. They were supposed to be like sherbet, but they had no taste. It was like eating styrofoam, and it just dissolved. Strange stuff like that. And I did see something too about, they used to have a thing called space dust. It's kind of like it was like Pop Rocks, but it was like fine dust. And then I guess that didn't go over well, so they had to change it to cosmic candy because space dust was too close to angel dust. Kids would do all that stuff, you know. All the stuff that they've had in the past, the kids probably weren't the best message to the kids, you know. Candy cigarettes, space dust. They even had one, it was a candy syringe. And it had like gel in this syringe, and you put it in your mouth. Now that had to have been weird. And yeah, the Astro Pop that would poke your eye out. Strange stuff. Kids, you know, the candy and stuff wasn't too safe for kids. Some of them, yeah, they had to pull some of them because they found out they were not safe for the kids. What was a Kinder Egg? It was chocolate, and then it had like toys inside, and kids would choke on it. Said to stop that one. I don't know. There was a lot of them like that. I remember the candy whistle too. I remember all the old candy was cool. I don't have much anymore. Occasionally you could find them in candy stores, some of the other ones will kind of have some of the other ones, but not a lot from when I was little. Oh yeah, a lot dangerous. We had all the, and then toys too. Lawn darts, hula hoops, skateboards. What else was the other ones? Clackers, caps. Yeah, dart guns. We had pellet guns too, and wrist rockets. Those were vicious, man. I had one of those. Those things were wicked, man. If someone, maybe people don't know what that is, it was a slingshot with surgical tubing, and then it had like a metal frame, and then it had like a wrist guard that you put it, and then you had the thing, and you pull the tubing back way far, and then you put like a rock, or you put a metal ball in there and launch it. And that thing, you know, you'd break windows with it, you'd do all that stuff. We went out to the, we went out to the local electrical outlet. You know, they had the wires and all that stuff, and start shooting rocks and trying to make sparks. And then they had like the clay transformers. Break those. It wasn't the best thing, but we were kids, you know. Or you go out to the old abandoned buildings and break the windows. You know, that wasn't the best thing. Yeah, pellet guns, what is it? Wrist rockets. What else? What you had? Even I had a hand crossbow for a while. All kinds of that stuff. Compound bows. They used to have those. Pellet guns, pellet pistols. Yep, slingshot with an arm brace. Yep. Those things were vicious. I mean, they had range on them, and you got, and then they sold them with those metal BBs, and they were like metal balls. Yeah. Oh yeah, pogo sticks were vicious. Or a unicycle. Some people like to ride the unicycle, and they'd always fall off that one. Pogo sticks, unicycles. You'd put a ramp and you'd jump your bike over it. Big wheels. Yeah, all that stuff was more dangerous than you know. Surprised we survived it. Kids had stuff. But yeah, that was it. You'd go out, with your buddies, and you'd, make a skateboard ramp, and you'd come off the sidewalks. And, I don't know, all that stuff. Yeah, not fun. But yeah, back then, Or we'd make like homemade nunchucks, throwing stars. Yeah, my friend did that once. That was funny. He got a broomstick and swivels and chain and made his own nunchucks. He got in trouble for him too, but yeah, that was we weren't that bright. And we got, in shop class we made the throwing stars and out of metal, grind them on there, spot weld them together. There for a while, and then they said, no making throwing stars. If you make a throwing stars, you'll be thrown out. Yeah. I don't know. That was kind of the thing. Kids are kids. They were up to no good back then. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while since I did that. I think I pretty much just stuck to the wood and the metal. I think what did I make somewhere I had it. I think I ended up throwing it out. It was like a little tin box. Oh yeah, the model rockets. I had those. Yeah, it was a little tin box, and it had like my name on it, and then it had like decorations, and it was spot welded. And then what else did I do? I made a wooden stand for my Atari game system. I remember that. What else did I? Then they were doing a thing with plastic, and they took like these plastic pieces and you glued them together with like colored glue, and then you could like grind them down. And I made a pyramid, layers of them, but I never got to finish it. I never got to polish the edges. Would have been cool. It was like a paperweight, but I never got to finish the polishing it, so it was like unfinished. You had to have the power polisher and the grinder and all that. And then you'd make like the metal rings. I remember that. Weld the ring together and put like copper pieces on it. So some of that was kind of cool back then. I think seems like that was one, but yeah, I didn't go into too much of that shop or after school activities. I know they did a lot of that, soccer and football, baseball. But yeah, kind of. I really didn't do much in school. Went to school, did the work, and came home. Didn't do any of the other extracurricular activities. I actually did have some ones that I thought might have been cool. They had a D&D club for a minute. What else did they had? Some of the other ones, but there weren't that many people in the D&D club, so it kind of closed down. Not everybody was a geek. I don't know. What else did they have? But I do remember a lot of stuff from school. Field trips were the fun part. Remember that. Some of them were pretty interesting. Like one time we went to where we go deep sea fishing off the coast. Caught a bunch of fish. Everybody else got sick. One time we went to the science museum, the exploratorium. That was different. That's kind of fun, unique. They had all the science experiments and things that you can go to. What else? One time we went to the state capitol. We went to Sutter's Fort and the governor's mansion. But I kind of remember when we went, it was like raining, so we didn't get to see all of it. And the zoo. We went to the Sacramento Zoo. This was a long time ago, like probably the 80s. So one year I went to science camp. Remember that? Yeah, sometimes you do stuff for other people. Make the sacrifices, you know. Do what you want to do to make them happy. Sometimes they respond and sometimes they don't. But yeah, I remember that some of those field trips were kind of cool. And trying to remember the one. The science camp was the weirdest one because we stayed in a old army barracks. Yeah, that was when I think that was when I was in the army barracks when I was in grade school. So yeah, it had to have been like 75, 77, maybe, something like that. I looked it up. The place is actually still there. It's a learning campus now. They actually still have it. And I was like, I looked it up on the online one time, and they still have it. Like, it's a learning place, and they got like army barracks where you stay, and I think you have to pay like a tuition for it. Probably kind of expensive, but that was the place I remember a long time ago. I'm surprised I was able to remember it. And then they had like the old they took us on a tour of like the old batteries and the bunkers and stuff that they had over in the San Francisco coast, storage facilities and stuff for the troops, and I guess ammunition and equipment. They actually kept the coastal guns there. They never fired a shot, but they actually had the guns there, I guess, in case they were going to invade the mainland. Back in the old days of the war, yeah, they had the big guns and stuff for the coast. I guess they thought they were either going to try and come up the coast or they were going to try and invade from the coast. Hi, Tazzy. What are you doing? Where are you? Where are you? Here, come on. I've fed you already. You should be... Don't flop on the floor. Okay, now stop. No more. No. Don't. No. 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 Don't bite. Stay there and be good. No biting. He gets a little bit aggressive at night. Now you've been fed, so don't bother me. All right? Gonna be good? All right. No problems. Okay, good. And Ziggy's the one that's sleeping, so I don't know. Lately, he just they get active at night sometimes. He likes to run around and do stuff. They like to fight too. They haven't been fighting too much. And I think it's been so hot here, they've been kind of during the daytime they're not very active. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool. But yeah. So then what else? Yeah, not a whole lot of stuff. Like I said, I've been trying to take it easy. There's a couple things I do want to try in the next couple days. I'm gonna go buy Little Caesars. They've got something there. Little Caesars. So I want to check that out. There's another place that I was seeing. They got a new pizza at the one pizza. What is it? Pizza Guys. They got a new one. Sounds actually pretty good. Chicken curry pizza. Now that one sounds good. I don't know. I forget what was on it. I think it was like everything. It was like chicken and curry and onions and stuff. And the only thing is I think they had cilantro. And if they do, I'm going to tell them to leave the cilantro off. I don't like cilantro very much, but some people do. What I had the other day, I had a Papa Murphy's pizza. They still have the one, and I'm kind of hesitant to. It's called the Outlaw. The Fritos Outlaw pizza. It's got like barbecued beef, and then like Fritos chips and barbecue sauce. I don't know how I feel about that one. Yeah, curries are good. Any kind of little bit of spicy butter. They do have one Indian pizza place. It's called Namaste Pizza. They got the curry chicken. They got the tikka masala. A couple other ones, curry with potatoes on the actual pizza. That's a little different take on some of them. And yeah, that's a little bit different. So I don't know. But it's on a regular crust. It's not a naan bread. Be pretty good on naan bread. Maybe that's what I'll do. I can do like a naan bread pizza with like, I don't know, Indian style chicken or sauce or something like that. I probably could make my own. One of these days, I know I keep saying I gotta find a good recipe for a What's for Dinner video. I just have not been able to find anything good, and all the prices are being so high now with all the meats and the breads and all that stuff. It's tough to plan anything, and then it costs you like $15, $20 for something. Trying to go something that's economical, easy to fix, doesn't take a lot of time. Like you said, throw it in the crock pot, set it and forget it. Those are the best ones, especially when it's really hot. Just want to put it in the crock pot or put it in the oven. You don't have to fuss and muss with it too much. With it being so hot, yeah, you don't want to run the oven all day. You don't want to run the stove all day. But yeah, something nice and easy, simple to fix. Those are the best ones, the easiest ones. Crock pot meals work really good. Find the right one. I have done a few of those. I gotta. No, it's okay, Paul. Like I said, not everybody likes to comment, and that's okay. I know lately, a lot of people just kind of hang back, and that's cool. Doing a lot of talking by myself. It's cool. I know you guys, a lot of people, late night, they just kind of kick back and listen to this show. Some people let it run. That's okay. It doesn't really discourage me, I know. Oh, yeah. If you guys are a fan of, I don't know, Paul, I know you said that you need your caffeine for keep you going. I did find this one today, and I don't know. I found the new and improved, new, more delicious Coca-Cola Zero. It's in a red can with the black letter. This has replaced the Coke Zero Sugar. It's a new formula. They tweaked the formula. They say it's supposed to taste more like regular Coke. If you could find it, I'll let you be the judge. Personally, no. Coke Zero is a no-go. They should just left it alone. They didn't really make a good change to it. At least for me. When I think of Coke, I think of, the cola flavor, very cola tasting, very carbonated, tickles your nose. This one, no, doesn't do any of the above. You don't taste a lot of cola, and it's not as carbonated. Yeah, it's not it doesn't really taste like regular Coke. So I don't know who came up with the idea or who tweaked the formula or whatever, but yeah. This does have caffeine, it just has no sugar. So, like I said, maybe stick with the regular sugars. Might taste a little more like Coke that you're used to anyway. Yeah, that's okay. Like I said, some people just hang and then sit back and stuff like that. Some people, they always would tell me I had like a calming voice and kind of puts them to sleep, and I could take that more than one way. It's like calms them, lets them get relaxed, and then they fall asleep, or that they're bored and they get tired, they fall asleep. So it could be one or the other. But anyway, I keep thinking of like the what's that guy? Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman had a unique voice. And he told the story, and everybody liked listening to his voice. It was very soothing, very calm. Storytelling. Or James Earl Jones was kind of like, the deep voice and very recognizable. This is CNN. No, Simba, I am your father. Or was it? No, I am your father. See, they screwed that line up too. Everybody keeps saying it was Luke, I'm your father, and it was not Luke, I'm your father. It was, no, I am your father. That's what they keep saying. He actually didn't say, Luke, I am your father. He just says, no, I am your father. You killed him. Search your feelings. You know it to be true. They did do that. A lot of them, they said there was a lot of misquoted lines. It was like, frankly, Scarlett, I don't give a damn. It wasn't that. It says, frankly, I don't give a damn, I think is what it was. Or Scarlett, frankly, I don't give a damn. So sometimes, yeah, they did mess up the quotes a little bit. Some of them. Go ahead, make my day. Well, do you feel lucky, punk? I gots to know. Did I fire 5 or 6? Yeah, they did that. A lot of people heard it differently, wasn't quite the way it came out, or they just think misheard lyrics. That's another good one. Remember some of those ones. Some of them, there was one guy on there and he was talking about the misheard lyrics that were really bad, and people just and he played the stuff and it actually did sound like whatever it is they thought it was. Tazzy, what do you want? Taz, come on. Stop now, stop. Go away. Yeah, go up there, good. Moonraker. Oh yeah, Moonraker. That was actually a pretty good song. I like the. I saw that movie in the theaters. I think I saw it 3 times when it came out. Because what happened was, it was at a mall where it was playing. It's okay. And my mom had dropped me off to go watch the thing, and then like said, "Okay, I'll be back later." And I think I was there at like noon, and she came back at like 4 o'clock or something to pick me up, and I just had to sit through it like 3 times. I don't know. Not really. Optical, or optical illusions, where you don't see quite what you see. Maybe it's similar. You don't hear what you hear. Or like from Princess Bride, you keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means. Do you think he is using the same wind we are using? Another one that was classic. I love that movie. What did I watch? I watched I watched an old movie that yes, Inconceivable. Oh, hey, Lewis Fuller. God, what was the one I just watched? It was from the 70s or 80s. Thank you. Appreciate it. And I can't remember. Oh, it was, I know what it was. It was a teenage one. It's called Hot Chili. That was stupid. It was a stupid movie, but I don't know. I kind of remember it. I'd seen it once or twice. Guys go to Mexico and they work at this hotel, and all the guests are crazy. But yeah, it was funny. And I was trying to watch some of the older movies. I got a couple of them I was watching. Helps pass the time. Also been watching some of the stuff that I had recorded, keeping up on that. Trying to find some new stuff. Helps to pass the time, like I said. And doing research, a lot of editing, a lot of looking online, seeing what they're coming out with, new ideas. What? There's a strange one. There's a strange one coming out. Oh, what is it? Walmart. Yeah, I did see that. It was okay. Walmart's gonna have a new one. It's coming out for fall. Look for it as a Walmart exclusive. Now, I don't know how I feel about this. Maybe you guys would, or not. I don't know. Walmart exclusive. It's coming out for fall time. It is going to be, okay, get ready for this one. You know, fall time is always pumpkin spice, right? Pumpkin spice everything. Coffee, candy, ice cream, marshmallows, pumpkin spice creamer, pumpkin spice everything. it always comes out fall time. Well, apparently Walmart has teamed up with Cup of Noodles, and they're going to have a pumpkin spice cup of noodles exclusive to Walmart. I don't know. Mixed feelings about that one. Pumpkin spice cup of noodles. It could be good. It could be bad. I don't know. I guess there's it's gonna be like the sauce is gonna be like a pumpkin spice sauce. Not gonna be sweet. It's gonna be like savory. I don't know. One of those strange, like they did the one that was out, it was all the rage a little while back, mac and cheese ice cream. They actually had them, but you had to pay, you had to buy a 4-pack and you had to have it shipped, and it's like $20 shipping. Yeah, some of them would be fun to try, but then, you know, when you get right down to it, it's like, I don't know. But I've had all kinds of pumpkin spice. I had pumpkin spice frosted flakes, Twinkies, the pumpkin spice candy corn. I had, yeah, all kinds of weird ones. Pumpkin spice Kit Kat. I've had tea, ice cream sandwiches. I think I had pumpkin spice cookies. They got it all. Cheerios, I think that was one of the ones. I never got to try that. I was like, I don't know. But yeah, they'll start hitting the shelves probably within a couple weeks. They'll start all being all the pumpkin spice. Starbucks will hit, creamer, coffee. Yeah, they will. They'll start everything. Pumpkin spice, everything. Air freshener, even. I've seen that. Yeah, I don't know. You will get overwhelmed. Peppermint and pumpkin spice. It's going to be a lot of that. And apple cider. And I don't know. Apple cider, maybe, would be it. They kind of sneak in the peppermint and the cranberry. They're starting to do that a little bit. What else would they do? I don't know. They had mulling wine, I think, a mulling cider. Yeah. Gingerbread, that's another one they do. Peppermint, gingerbread, sugar. You know what I had one time? It was sugar plum tea. It was a little bit sweet, but it was okay. Apple and caramel. You know what? I gotta try and find those. Oh my god, I had them a couple of years ago, and I'm gonna have to look for it for Halloween. Hershey's put out this wonderful. It was caramel apple chocolate. And it was Hershey's, and it came in a bag. There were little milk chocolate pieces, and then they had apple caramel in the middle. It was like a liquid caramel, and it was like apple though. Those were the best candies that I think I've ever had, and I did a review on them, and those were like the best. And then like the one year I got them, and I got an extra bag, and I saved it till the next year. And then the next year, it didn't come out, so I don't know if they're going to put it out again. But yeah, Hershey's Caramel Apple Chocolates. Keep an eye out for those. And the thing with those is you got to buy them right away at the beginning of the season because they sell out. And then at the end of the season, they're not available anymore. So some of them you do have to buy. But like the other ones, like the Peeps and the the other ones, so they'll be around. But those were the best. And then they get all the Halloween pumpkins and Reese's pumpkins and all kinds of weird things. Bats. And they're just blobs. Twix. Those are fun. They do that for the fall mix too. Cadbury eggs. But yeah, Halloween candy will start coming out soon. If not, if it's not, it might already start being out. Because we're already in August, September, October, so only got a few months to buy them. They'll start putting all the Halloween costumes, all the candies, decorations, and then yeah, because it was always like Christmas in July, and they'll start putting them out. Start seeing the grocery stores start to put the stuff out. Summertime's going away, and now they'll have all the fall decorations, pumpkins, candles, leaves, stuff like that. So, yeah, turkeys, Thanksgiving. Yeah, they'll get into that Thanksgiving and all the holiday stuff. Some of them are kind of cool. Some of them, yeah, I don't know. But they'll get elaborate. So just keep an eye out. You'll see a bunch of stuff. Right, sorry about that. Why? Things like there. Yeah, you just have to keep an eye out. Look for stuff in the stores. I know Target and Walmart are gonna have some of them are exclusive, so they'll start having stuff. What else did I see? I saw some other strange things, but I thought that pumpkin spice cup of noodles was the weirdest one, but it could be good. You never know. What did I did try one. It was a chicken nugget and French fry cup of noodles. That was very strange. Yeah, exactly. That's the best thing to do. I mean, I know they come out with these elaborate things and stuff, and sometimes, something very simple gets more attention than these exotic ones. Or strange combos and stuff like that. Yeah, or Hershey's, like, I'm gonna have to try and buy a bag of the Hershey's miniatures again. Haven't had one of those for a while. Used to love those. And then, like, I'd mix them with peanut butter. Make my own peanut butter cups. Wow, man. Itching, man. Crazy. And I know for a fact they're having they're gonna be releasing something from Reese's soon, hopefully. Because I got to test it the other day. Yeah. Peanut butter cup donuts. That is gonna be good. I got to actually try them. It's good. Chocolate donuts with peanut butter frosting, like the little mini donuts. Wow. See, Tazzy got me itching now. But yeah, they're working on that. Oh, hey, Scenic. But those were good. Those were like some of the best donuts I've had. I know they do the peanut butter lovers peanut butter cups. That's kind of what they taste like, because it's peanut butter frosting and then chocolate in the middle with like a little drizzle. So that should be good. And they might start even do the Hershey's one, maybe. Like a Hershey's donut, where the middle will be chocolate and then maybe, I don't know, Hershey's chocolate frosting. Should be cool. interesting though. A lot of different stuff they could come out with too. And I heard, yeah, I did hear that Krispy Kreme was doing a Hershey's donut and some Moore's donuts, and I'm not gonna be in over there. Sometimes, yeah, you could, but if you're allergic to peanuts, then that would be no. You wouldn't want to try and live on it. Some people, yeah, that's not a good thing for them. But peanut butter, yeah, peanuts, peanut sauce, those are always good. The peanut sauce with like the spring rolls, those are peanut dipping sauce. Peanut butter, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you do gotta balance it out. You can't just live on one thing. Sometimes you gotta branch out. And I think I will. I'm actually gonna take one for the team. I think I'm gonna try something at Little Caesars, and I don't know. Could be good. It might not, but I will try it. Not a big fan of the whole imitation vegan stuff that they've got. But I will try it. It's a new thing now, so. Oh, what did it? Sorry, guys. Got itching bad. I heard Habit Burger now has a new Impossible Bistro Burger. I don't know. I might try it. Not a fan of that Impossible Early Beyond burgers and stuff like that. But I might. Not much. There's not a lot of stuff out right now. And like I said, I refuse to do the sweetie meal at McDonald's. You know, I actually priced it out too. If I got all the items on their own, and it was like cheaper if you made the deal yourself than if you went through the app and used the deal that they put forth for you. It was like about 20 cents cheaper. It was crazy too, because my particular area, that meal, if it was 11:39 or 10:39, and then I figured it out. I put the Big Mac meal and then added a 4-piece McNuggets, and it came out like 20 cents cheaper if you did it on your own. So that's crazy. So actually they're charging more, and some people said, yeah, it costs more in their area, and if you use the app to do it, it's like $2 more. So I don't know. Not consistent on the pricing on that one. And it's stuff they've already got, so that's the biggest thing. I don't want to pay a lot of money for just items that are on their menu. And I know it's the whole thing. I just saw the commercial where they're talking about how they like to mix it up, and they put fries on their Big Mac. They put the nuggets in with their fries. Then they put the sweet and sour sauce on top. Yeah. I'm not going to do that on my own. And I'm not going to pay a premium to do it. Like I said, if anything, what I do is I just buy my own chicken nuggets and just get the sauce on the side. So, I don't know. Wait until they get something different. They need to bring back some of those old burgers that they had. Some of those premium ones they used to have. The Smokehouse Burger, what was the other one? Tomato Swiss. Yeah, Um, there was a couple other ones. They were like the premium signature burgers. That's what they were calling them. They kind of went away from that. So now they're just slapping together the items, kind of like Taco Bell's doing, same thing. They take an item they have and they just rearrange it and call it something new. Like the loaded nacho fries. It's all the same stuff they had. Nothing new there. But hey, we'll rearrange it and call it new. They'll never know. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I like things that, actually do develop something new, not just rearrange stuff. Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know. Sometimes YouTube's a little weird. They freeze up or something. I don't know. But yeah, they got a lot of strange items. Wait to see. Yeah, I do too. I mean, like I said, I like to hear what others have to say about it. So, they got good stuff. Some say, some of them are bad things. I don't know. Lately, yeah, more about money. That's what it seems to come down to now. Everybody wants to just see how much money they can make, put a name on something, get you to buy it. But it's kind of been like that all the time. These spokespeople for the products, clothes, shoes, food, whatever it is, they're always trying to promote them. Some of the old ones were funny. Nothing comes between me and my Jordache. And yeah, some of the older ones. It's like, really? Well, if they like it, it must be good. Oh yeah. Okay, TikTok. Yeah. I can't get into the whole TikTok thing. Everybody keeps asking me, "What's your TikTok? When are you gonna put a video on TikTok?" I'm like, I'm not a TikToker. I don't do TikTok, and I don't do Snapchat, and I barely do Twitter, and I only just post pictures on Instagram. So that's really it. I'm not a big social media person. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it kind of makes me, think of some of the people that used to be around, used to sing songs and stuff like that. That kind of missed that thing, but I know a lot of people have moved on. In the past, they were part of YouTube, and that was always fun to go on. But I know some people decide, not to be on there anymore, or take a break, or take a permanent break, and I can understand that. Some people, YouTube's not for them. They're not good in the spotlight. There's a lot of problems out there, and I can understand that. It's pretty rough out there. Only thing I use Snapchat is for every once in a while I make a funny video with a filter. Like looks like a cat. Yeah, I can't get into it. But yeah, some of the ones that they got the Snapchat filters, and it makes you look like a cat or a strawberry or a whatever. I don't know. That's the only thing I use that for. Make the little short videos. But I can't get into the whole dancing and the singing and dancing that they do with the TikTok. I don't know. Not my thing. But some people like it, and I could understand that. They like to put the the visual, the little cartoons, the, you know, singing and dancing and different stuff. They're a little more creative than me. Sometimes some of them are, you know, really into the putting all the stuff on the screen, characters, movement. I'm not that detailed yet. I can't do all the special effects and all that stuff. But some people put a lot into them. It's cool, but I don't know. Would take a lot more time to do all that, to put all the thumbnails, put all the animations, put all the stuff in there. Yeah, I did put a video out where I was a strawberry and a cat in a shopping cart and a bunch of other ones. Yeah, I don't do that. I don't keep up with it. Like I said, occasionally I'll just do a little filter and then do a little quick video. Like I said, I was a cat in a shopping cart. I was a broccoli. I was a nacho chip. What was it? A couple other potato. There's a bunch of them that I did. Weird hair, beards, cowboy hats. I don't know. They have all that fun little stuff. And it's kind of fun to be a little creative with that, but I don't know. Every once in a while, gotta have a little bit of fun and just be silly. But I can't do the whole TikTok or the other stuff. But if the people like doing that, that's great for them. I don't know. For some reason, I'm not that creative, and I'm not that dedicated to doing all that stuff. Some people get very elaborate. So I'm still working on some of the basics of my channel too. So I'm trying to work on some new artwork. So maybe sometime soon I might have a little bit of new artwork. And I think I'm going to try and work on a new trailer. I haven't done a new trailer for about a year. To put something together. I think some of the new stuff I have had. Yeah, you gotta every once in a while you gotta update it a little bit. Do a little bit of housekeeping, change things up a little bit. It's always fun to do. Make a little bit of improvement, change the drapes. I don't know. Yeah, every once in a while. Sometimes you gotta make a little improvement, see how much improvement you can do, yeah. Some people. But I'll still been working on that. Also have to work on some of the other stuff and get some of my concepts down. I'm trying to rework some of the intros and some of the titles and stuff of things that I haven't done for a little while. So I'm gonna rework. I'm gonna try and rework one. I might try to redo the classic candy corner. I don't know yet. I don't know. Some of them I'm trying to shorten the beginning so it's only a couple seconds long. Some of them are a little bit long, and I know people's attention spans are not a lot, and anything over 20 seconds is too much. So I'm trying to work on shortening things up and jump right into the review. And also some people say my reviews are too long. Try to keep them under 5 minutes. Sometimes you can't though, if it's something detailed or it's a couple of items. Sometimes you got to be a little bit takes a little bit longer, especially if you're doing 2 or 3 items at once. So it could take more than 5 minutes maybe. Depends on what it is and how detailed it is, you know. But I know they said, you know, you're supposed to keep it down. Yeah, you gotta have the laughs. You know, that does help. Like I said, you know, spend some time, have a little bit of fun. Just like you said, enjoy your life. You know, do what you want to do, and like I said, have fun doing it. That's the biggest thing. You only get one go round, so you gotta make it count. Makes me think of that one Benny Hill song. That's classic. I gotta try and listen to that one again. Yeah, he was great. I loved watching Benny Hill. He had a one song, and it was kind of poignant because it was like one of his final songs, and it was like the whole song was, "Can I go around again? Please, can I go around again?" You know, talking about life being short, and you know, sometimes you want to be able to go around again, but maybe it just didn't happen. So you got to take advantage of what's going on and make the most of what you got while you're here. That's the biggest thing. Try not to waste time. It's okay. Don't worry about it, Paul. Like I said, if they come in, they come in. If they don't, they don't. It's no big deal. I know this is like the not the best hour to be going on late night, and not a lot of people are up. And I get it. Most people that go earlier in the night, are gonna get more people. But it's not about the quantity. It's about the quality. Like you said, nice quiet place to come in, hang out, have a nice talk, and no drama, no problems. Just sit back and talk. Hey, bank 40. Not a whole lot. But yeah, just have to come in, be good, just have a nice quiet talk, nice, easy, relaxed, kickback place, and no problems. Don't want that problems. We don't want issues. Hey Wayne, how's it going? Yeah, so just nice fun place to sit back and just talk and have conversations about nothing, kind of like Seinfeld. What is this hit about? Nothing. But yeah, just a nice place to hang out, help pass the time. Yeah, and some people like it is, even if it's just listening to it or watching the words or whatever. That's cool. Shows? Oh, shoes. I was gonna say shoes. Older. I like the older sitcoms, like from the 80s and 70s. I've been watching some of the older ones too. Haven't seen them for a while. One of the, a couple of the stations I've been getting Antenna TV and Logo and what's the other one? Some of the other ones. All the old ones like Give Me a Break, and I was watching Three's Company, and some of the other ones I hadn't seen for a while. I forgot about them. Yeah, Family Ties, Growing Pains. What was it? Hogan Family. All the family shows. Those are kind of fun. Things I hadn't seen for quite a while. Used to watch, and then some of the older ones like Alice and all those sitcoms. they help pass the time. Late night, they're on late night too. So some of the old ones too, the black and white ones. I Dream of Jeannie, um, McHale's Navy, Gilligan's Island. Neither. Not into horror films. Never really got into it. Yeah, no. Not a horror fan film. So, although the one I did watch, I watched it not too long ago, was called Dreamscape. I forgot about that one. The guy that could go into people's dreams and like change them around. I remember that. You know, I haven't seen that one for a while. BJ and the Bear, Dukes of Hazzard, Knight Rider. No, not really. Not a big Stephen King fan. I've seen some of the movies. I never really read his books. I don't know. Just not a horror fan. Some people are. Some people are a little more into the, you know, Halloween and horror. Yeah, I just never really cared for it. Some people are more into it. I'm more into the sci-fi and the comedy, science fiction, fantasy. A lot of British humor. I like that. It's always fun to watch all the British shows. Haven't seen some of them for a little while. Detective shows. Those are fun. Yeah, good old mystery show is always cool. And unfortunately, some of them, after you've seen them for a while, 80s music, more into the 80s stuff. What did I just watch? I was watching something. It was like totally like 80s music, and I was watching something, and people are starting to re-release some of their old albums. One of them remastered a bunch of new videos, songs from back in the early 80s, 90s. But yeah, I'm more into that 80s stuff. Can't get into the new stuff much anymore. The hip hop and the pop and the alternative music. I don't know. I guess that's what they call it. Yeah, more into the old classic rock and the 80s pop, I guess. Guess that's the era that I grew up. Everybody's a little different. I guess it's basically whatever you grew up on. That's true, yeah. And right now, with it being in between, you know, like seasons and nothing's new, so you gotta do what you can. A lot of the stuff's on hold. Oh, hey, Mary Jane giveaway. What? I wonder. Oh. All right. No. Mary Jane. Cool. Mary Jane giveaway. Is it what kind of giveaway is it? Mary Jane. Yeah, there you go. If you ever saw God, what was that? What the heck heck was that? I can't think of the name of that one now. Oh boy. What was the what? I can't think of the name now. The one with Dave Chappelle and they were selling marijuana. I can't remember the name of the movie now. Hey, Tazzy. Tazzy's back. Mr. Nice Guy. And his girlfriend was Mary Jane. Half-Baked. That's it. That's it. Half-Baked. I couldn't think of the name. Sometimes I get like a mental block on it. No, it was called Half-Baked. That's it. Yeah, Dave was cool until he flipped out. Actually, I watched a couple of the old Chappelle show. Ah, well, there you go. There you go. Some people are into it. That's okay. But not my thing. But yeah, hey, I don't discriminate against other people. Yeah, that was it. But then he he flipped out and went to South Africa and walked away from his contract. Oh no, they're waking up. I'm getting attacked by cats. Ziggy. Hey, well, go for it. But like I said, I'm not, I don't know. It's not my thing, but, you know. Yeah, he was funny. He was funny, the old Chappelle show. That and Mind of Mencia. That was another good one. Comedy Central back in the late 90s, I think. The Man Show. I remember that. That was funny. Till they got the other two guys that took over. Nah, well. Not gonna worry about it right now. Yeah. What are you guys... Ziggy, what are you doing? Okay. Guess they're still hungry. But, yeah, you used to watch those on Comedy Central all the time, the old series and stuff. Those were fun, though. I hadn't seen them for a while, though. Shh. Yeah, they woke up and now they want their food, I guess. I've already fed them several times. Nope, don't do it. Like I said, I'm not into that. Not even a drinker either, so not my thing. Oh, cool. Finally. Now they're up there. Good. Stay away from me. All right. Cassie went upstairs. So guess they got their food and now they're going to be quiet. You know, hopefully they won't have a fight. Sometimes they do. But yeah, I used to watch those old Comedy Central and all the old other ones. Okay. Oh, you could do brownies. You could do the whole brownies. Speaking of that, have to go to... I'm going to have to go down to... Nah, never watched that one. I need to go down to Little Caesars and check out their new brownies. Kind of look cool. Yeah, you know what? I got a whole bunch of stuff shipped, so I had about a couple weeks of treats and food, so they're still good. I need to load up on the Dollar Tree treats for me. Running out. Don't have any frozen food, and I don't have any chips. Although I do have some coming in the mail. They should be here in the next day or two. I got enough to tide me over. All right, thanks, Christian. Have a good one. Have a seat. Get some rest. But yeah, I need to get some munchies and stuff. But God, some of the stuff now, just a regular store costs way too much, man. Way too much for chips and candy and stuff like that. Even a loaf of bread is getting ridiculous. So I have to go through what I have. I get to some of the reviews on some of them too. So I got like drinks and stuff like that. Gotta get to them eventually, and I gotta get rid of some of the stuff that I've already got filmed and get them off my phone. And eventually I'll make it to some of these other places too. I got a bunch of reviews that I've been editing and trying to get them out. I might have to double up on a couple here and there. Got a lot of drink videos. That's the one thing. Nice. Yeah, sometimes you got to diversify with your portfolio. Hey, Exploring Ginger. What you gotta do is diversify with your portfolio. Diversify your investments. Yeah, like I said, I'm not a drinker, I'm not a smoker, I'm not a joker, midnight toker, all that. None of that stuff. I don't know. Not like the song. Trying to get some gas, okay. Maybe have some chili or some beans. That might give you gas. I don't know. Yeah, well, I don't drink any. I drink soda, juice, stuff like that, water. But no, not much alcohol. I can count how many times I've actually had alcohol over the years. Not very many. Just never do that. All right. Thanks, Paul. Have a good one. I've heard of it. I just never watched it. Some of the ones I don't get into. Practical Joker, Workaholics. I don't know. I used to like the ones that were on True TV. They don't do those much anymore. The Parking Wars, Shipping Wars, Dog the Bounty Hunter, Pawn Stars. All those old ones. Those are kind of funny. Reality TV is, I guess, what they called it. Some of it was a little crazy. Remember all those fights all the time. Get a little bit crazy and rowdy. Now that's why I go for the zero sugar. Or the zero sugar. Try to get away from all that sugary stuff. So Yeah. Whenever I can, I try to stay away from sugar. I try to stay away from caffeine too. But lately, they are not offering the no caffeine versions of them. They're still around, but they're tougher to find. Like I used to love the zero sugar Diet Coke or the zero sugar um, Coke, no caffeine. Can't find them as much though. Pepsi had it too, but they're very limited options right now. A lot of them don't have them. It's because they were having a can shortage and they only ran the most popular products. So, yeah, no, that's what I've been trying to do. And like I said, no caffeine if I can find it. Lately, it's tougher to find. But zero sugar, diet's not diet's not as good. I don't know. Diet's got a strange taste. Not like the old days when they used to have, some of the ones were awful. Tab, saccharin, that was not good. Tab was like the worst flavor ever. Had a horrible aftertaste. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't drink it every day. I have it like a couple times a week, maybe. Hey, Northwest. And then sometimes when I do the food testing, sometimes I have to try different stuff. Some of them are interesting. Oh, okay. Mary Jane. Yeah, I gotta go. Cool. Yeah, I gotta go. Next week I gotta test. I gotta try it. I think it's some kind of juice. Never could remember what it is. But yeah, that's gonna be a different one. It's gonna be like a drive-through thing. So that should be interesting one. Some of the things that they get that they're testing, things that are unreleased. Some of them are new concepts. Some of them are like improvements. I get to try them before they get released on some of them. Kind of cool though. They actually, you know what? I actually saw something. It was on Chew Boom. That Rice-A-Roni is coming out with a microwave rice. And I tried it like a month or two ago. Different versions of pre-cooked rice. And you just put it in the microwave for like 60 seconds. And it's already ready. You don't have to do it on the stovetop. It has a couple different flavors. But I actually did try that one. Rice-A-Roni. It was Rice-A-Roni, and then there was another brand, and I had to do like a head-to-head trial, see what one was better. But it's actually interesting to see that they're actually coming out with some of these items that I've actually tried. And some of them I've actually seen that they said they're coming out with. I know Campbell's Chunky Soup, they're coming out with a spicy chicken noodle. I haven't seen it. Okay, well, you can do it the old-fashioned way on the stovetop. I guess that's the way to do it. Or boil it in the can. I used to do that. Sometimes what you do is you take the can, you'd put it in a pot, and you'd boil the can and heat it up that way, and then eat it out of the can. That was, yeah, I remember I used to do that. Sometimes you'd do that, you cut the label off the can, and then you'd take it into the school to get points. I know they did that. Saving soup labels, saving box tops. Probably a while back. I know they haven't been around for what, a year at least. So yeah, I don't know what happened with them. I know they got frustrated and then they disappeared. Yeah, about right. Yeah, I guess they just didn't. People come and go. Some people take breaks. Some people just give up. Guess it wasn't for them or whatever. They had problems. I don't know. Yeah, well, like I said, I know that there for a while they were doing it, and then they basically just said, "Hey, we're not coming back. I don't want to be here anymore." And unfortunately, get the people out there, and there's problems, and I get it. Sometimes it's just not their thing. They move on. That happens a lot. I've seen a lot of people. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people that come and gone. When I first started YouTube, a couple years ago, and they were around, and then they just decided not to do it anymore or take a break. And some people canceled their channel. Some people just don't do it anymore. And I can understand that. You got life. You got to deal with life, and you got to deal with things that are immediately going on. And sometimes things happen. I know there was a couple people that I used to go to regular, and um, last time I saw them on, they changed it. Yeah, they got kids, drama. You got to deal with your life. You got to deal with, sometimes you change jobs. Um, you don't have the time for it anymore. But yeah, you got kids, you got life, you got other stuff, and it's just doesn't factor in anymore. I know the one guy I used to follow, he would have a daily show, and then I heard he changed jobs, and then now he's like a bus driver, and then he um, needed more time to spend with his family. He came on like once, like 6 months ago for like 10 minutes, but man, other than that, yeah, he barely goes on there, and I can understand that. It does take a lot of time, a lot of effort to do all this stuff, and especially if it's on a regular basis. And some people, they got their own life, they got their own jobs, they got their family. They don't have time to effort to put into it. It is a lot of work. Some people don't realize that putting out videos and editing and doing all the work is a lot of work, and then also having doing a live stream, and especially if it's like a regularly scheduled one, and they would like to for what, 2-3 hours a day sometimes. So yeah, a lot of time and effort. And some people just don't have that anymore, or they're moving around, or their circumstances change. So I get it, but it's fun. Yeah, there for a while I was doing every night live, and then I decided, hey, I can't keep up that schedule anymore, so I cut back on the amount of lives I was doing. I try to keep it to about 2 hours too, so I used to do like 4 hours sometimes, and I can't do that anymore. So I've been trying to just keep consistent, do about 2 hours, do a live stream every other day, and work ahead and get all my daily videos taken care of. So yeah, still a lot of effort though. Editing, researching, actually going, getting the items, reviewing them, it's kind of fun. And sometimes it's hard to find things because not everywhere has them. That some of them are exclusive, some of them are um, not always available. Still got to go into certain stores. There's a couple items I want to find. I want to find that Pocky one chip challenge. I think I could get it shipped, but I think it's cost more to get it shipped because you got to pay for shipping too. See if they have it at 7-Eleven. I found it there last year. It was like $6 at 7-Eleven for the one chip. I don't know if I want to do that though. It was brutal last year. I don't know if I want to subject myself to the super hot thing on that, but I don't know. If I could find it, I'll do it. And there was a couple other things that coming out for the Halloween season and fall season. I know there's a couple of items that are going to be coming out. Still waiting on the peanut butter cup with potato chips. I don't know when and if that's going to come out. A couple other unique flavors. Oh, I finally found the ones. The Hershey's stuffed Chips Ahoy. So I did find those the other day. Those should be good. And I know they're coming out with the apple cider Oreos. But I think that's supposed to be now, so they should probably be hitting the shelves soon. And a couple other items too, so keep my eyes peeled. I know as the holiday season starts running around, you'll see the items start kind of coming out little by little for the Halloween, for Christmas, fall. And like I said, pumpkin spice. The weird one is pumpkin spice cup of noodles. I don't know. That one's, I've got mixed emotions on that one. I don't know. It could be good and it could be awful. Because I tried some of them. I tried, what was it, pumpkin spice frosted flakes. Those were not the greatest. Pumpkin spice Twinkies weren't that great. Yeah, I tried some other pumpkin spice things too. Some of them are okay, some of them not so much. But they will have they had a pumpkin spice Hershey's Kisses, and I think I did have the pumpkin spice M&Ms, but that was white chocolate. It was, yeah, didn't care for that. But yeah, some of them, they got all the, they're gonna have an overload on pumpkin spice everything now. So stay tuned. They'll be hitting the shelves right and left, I'll tell you. Pumpkin spice, peppermint, gingerbread, cranberry. It's all gonna start hitting. And so once Starbucks has their pumpkin spice latte, then you know that's the beginning of the whole madness. Now I don't know what they're gonna do this year with the whole Black Friday deal. I know last year they kind of outlawed the whole Black Friday thing, and because they didn't want people in the stores, and I don't know. Not sure what they're gonna do. I think it's gonna change from what it used to be. You know, the crowds would be in there, and everybody would be lining up at midnight, and then they have the doorbusters, and everybody be out there. I can't get into that kind of madness right myself. I never understood why everybody wanted to get out early for the deals. Get up at 3 a.m. and go camp out for the 6 a.m. doorbuster deal to get a like a DVD player for like $50, or one of the 10 TVs that they have on sale. Yeah, I don't know. I did that when it was very first, the Black Friday, and I ended up going to Best Buy. The line was around the inside of the store for the deals, and when I got there, they obviously didn't have what I wanted. They only had so many, and then they do the whole thing. Well, that deal sold out, but the next one we have in stock is $500 more. Stupid me. Yeah, hey, okay, I'll go for that. Especially since the special sale on the ones is like old, outdated. They're not worth anything. It's like half the storage, and it's not worth it. And then the next step up is like double and all that stuff. And they really want you to buy that new one because the other one's just obsolete. They're just trying to get rid of them. People would still buy them, and it'd be like half the size of stuff on the market. And I actually did that once. I bought what did I buy? Something, and then like the next year they came out with stuff that was like double everything. And I was like kind of sad that I bought it, because they had the next one was like for $100 more you could have got like double storage space, speed, everything. But it depends on your needs. Some people, are okay with certain things. They don't use it for a lot or whatever. But they're always making something better. The minute one comes out, they've got two more around the corner that are twice as good at twice the price. There was one. There was one movie that they were. What was it called? The Onion movie. And they did a little spoof on the whole computer thing, and it was like the guy saw an ad for a 1000 machine, and he goes out to get to the 1000 machine, and he's like, the guy at the store, no, have you heard they've just come out with a 2000? And he's like, oh, I better get the 2000. And as he's getting the 2000 and he's on his way home, he hears the brand new 3000 due out. And he says, and he goes back and takes it back and says, I want the 3000. And the time that he took him to get back, it's like, no, we've got a 4000 now. And as he was paying for it, just released the 5000. Kind of like the phones. The minute you buy it, they got something better. With the S20, S21, iPhone 13, iPhone 14, I don't know. They're always coming up with something new and improved before you finish, paying for what you've got. They're coming out with something even better. Or like the ads are always, the best iPhone ever. Of course, it's the newest one. It's the best iPhone ever. Well, it's the newest one. May not be the best, but certainly the newest. So yeah, always fun. Especially when the ink's not even dry, and he's coming out with something new. So, let's see. It's been about 2 hours, so it's about time, I think, to wrap it up. Get a little bit of sleep. Friday, I'll be back, and hopefully, I'll have something good to do by then. You should also be seeing a couple of reviews coming up between now and then, and if I find anything new and interesting, you guys could check it out on Instagram. I put up some of the new releases, some of the new things that I find. If I hear about new items and stuff, I'll just put the release out there to let you guys know what's out there and what's new, or what I'm hearing that's coming out. Sometimes it's just new products. Sometimes it's just certain places are having new things, or they're gonna have a new release, or something's coming out down the line. Try to keep you guys informed, let you know what's going on in the world, at least in the world of food. Sometimes, funny jokes, stuff like that. Just kind of giving my observation on what's going on. And I just thought it'd be interesting, when I see interesting things, I pass it on to you guys. let you know. So anyways, thanks for hanging out tonight. Hope everybody has a good week and takes it easy, and be back on, like I said, I'll be back on Friday, and we'll figure something out to do then. Maybe, like I said, if I can go a little bit early, maybe we could do a little trivia or something like that. But otherwise, just stay tuned for the regular schedule, and I'll see you guys all on Friday. So everybody have a great day, and have a great weekend if I don't get to see you between now and then. So, all right, guys, thanks for dropping in. I will see you later. Everyone have a great day. See you guys next time. So good night, everyone.